Alright, what's up YouTube? Simon here, doing another Kaladesh Draft. So we opened an electrostatic pummeler. I've seen some crazy stuff online with like 7 billion power, 7 billion toughness electrostatic pummelers. I don't know if I want to try to do it or if I should just take the Skywhaler shot. I guess I could give it a try. It doesn't exactly leave us open because we do want to get into a color that's going to give us a lot of energy, which is basically green-blue, but it could also be white. We're passing like one of the most powerful uncommons if we do that, so I'm really just not sure about that. I kind of want to take the Skywhaler shot instead. It's pretty tough. I think I'm going to take the Skywhaler shot. I think it's just a more powerful card that goes off easier. Oh, Gonti? We got past a Gonti? That's crazy. I don't know what the person to our right is thinking passing this, but it's crazy good. It lets you steal a card from your opponent and play it for free. No. Is that right? No. You can. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your opponent's library, exile one of them face down, and then put the rest on the bottom of their library in a random order. As long as the card remains exiled, you can look at it and cast it and spend mana as though it were any mana, or as if it were mana of any type to cast it. This is a really good card. I played with it in pre-release. It's super good. It lets you steal their busted cards and play them. Think of it like a 2/3 Death Touch for 4 that does something better than draw you a card. It lets you steal your opponent's best card and play it. In the pre-release, I got to play a Gear Hulk with it, so definitely going to take that. I get past an Essence Extraction, which is excellent. I think that's pretty easily the most powerful card in here. There's Appetite, Sky Swirl Harrier, Subtle Strike. Of course, Botanical Sanctum is worth 88 cents. But we'll take the Essence Extraction. Okay. Now, seeing some excellent red cards, and I'm not seeing any white at all. So, I don't know if it's too early to take that out, but I kind of like taking the Thriving Grubs here. It's a very aggressive card. It's just so efficiently costed. I do also like the Sky Whale, but not being able to block is a pretty big downside that I'm not totally certain I want to use my 4th pick on. I think I'm happier taking the Thriving Grubs. We could also take the Reprisal, but I think I'd rather have the cheap creature. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Thriving Grubs is an excellent card. We could. Maybe it'd be better to take an on-color card like the Lawless Broker or the Rush. I don't like the Fretwork Colony. No, we're going to take the Grubs. Grubs is an excellent card. We get past a Screecher. That's a pretty easy pick. Not a lot else in here. Malfunction. Sky Swirl. Okay, so got Aetherborn, got a Night Market Lookout. I actually like Night Market Lookout quite a bit. If we can pick up a vehicle, we can drain for 1 every turn, which is a lot better than it sounds. But the fact that it gains you life is super relevant. I kind of think I want to take that over the Aetherborn. Is that right? It might wheel. Let's take the Aetherborn, actually. It's a more powerful card. Okay, this is interesting. Got past this white rare, which isn't surprising because it's not crazy. Peafowl might be good. We already have a little bit of reason to play artifacts. Maybe blue is open. I think I want to take the Peafowl here. I don't want to take Authority of the Consuls, I don't think. Okay. This is kind of a late mechanic. We got the Sky Skiff. We might be wanting to play some artifacts, considering that we're playing black. Black has a lot of Artifacts Matters cards. And Sky Skiff, it's not my favorite vehicle, but it's definitely pretty good. I think I like it more than hedging into white more. We're definitely playing the Sky Skiff if we take it. And we can always splash Skywhaler's Shot. I also like the Wayward Giant and the Spontaneous Artist. I think I like the giant more than the artist. I'm not super big on the artist. What? We wield this shield guard. Could white be more open than I was thinking? This is a solid card. If we can play that Skywiller's shot, if we can play a white-black deck, I'd be very happy. I think I like the shield guard more than the Lawless Broker. I feel like the 3-drop slot tends to get pretty bulky, so I think we'll take the shield guard here. Take a Fragmentize too. That's an excellent card. So I think where we want to be is white-black. That's what we want to do. So if we could just build on this skeleton, that would be excellent. Let's take an Inspired Charge just in case we get a lot of Fabricate. This is interesting. Getting some late green cards. They're not insane. I think Appetite is the best card here. Let's tell the people to our left that we're not in these colors. We open a Fumigate. Wow. Excellent. Didn't in 2 drafts ago we opened a Fumigate and we didn't play it until match 3 right before we lost on the very last game. So hopefully we get to play this quite a few times this draft. Hopefully. It's obviously the pick. We already want to be white. We're not passing a lot of white here as well, which is an excellent thing. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a choice. I think our white and our black is so strong that we don't want to try to hedge into things like Welding Sparks or Long Tusk Cub. We want to take white and black cards that aren't quite as good because we already have excellent cards. Like if I take a Long Tusk Cub, our green isn't better than our white or black. Same can be said with Welding Sparks. So it really comes down to, are we picking Mechanic, Die Young, Hawk, or Subtle Strike? I don't want another skip. I think I want to lower our curve. I think I'd like some more low drops. And it also works great with Gonti. So I think I am gonna take the Mechanic here. I do like the Hawk as well. Okay, I'm fine taking another one. I don't think I mind that at all. We could also take a Prophetic Prism, which is okay. It would help us splash if we want to splash. I think I'd rather just take the cheap creature that will probably have synergy with some of our cards later. Underhanded designs. So we already have a couple Artificers. We may need to pick up some more artifacts, but it's not so late that we can't do that. There's also the Prakata Pillar Bug, which fits pretty well into an Artifacts Matters deck, but we don't have any payoff. This is our payoff. So let's take it and see if we can make it work. Okay, so we have the Familiar. We also have Goggles. I don't like the Dragster very much. It's just too much like a ball lightning for my taste. It's like an expensive ball lightning. You know, it's gonna die. You know, they're gonna block it. It gets in once, whatever. Maybe does like 2 or 3 damage, depending. It doesn't seem good enough to me. I don't like it. So I like the Familiar. It works okay, bouncing it with the mechanics. It fills the 3-drop slot, which we want. We might be able to see another Inventor's Goggles as well, so I'm pretty happy just taking that. Okay, I think here we can take a Thriving Rats. Pretty unexcited about it. I'd really like to replace it. I don't really even like it. I like it better than a Fortuitous Find and a second Inspired Charge. So we will take it, but I'm Like I said, I'm pretty unhappy with it. I don't think it's a very good card. Okay, excellent green cards, good blue card, excellent red card. Um, Make Obsolete is a sideboard card. I suppose we could take Acrobatic Maneuver. It's not bad. It works well with our Gonti, and it works okay with our Shield Guard. I think Make Obsolete is more powerful as a sideboard card. Don't really want Ninth Bridge Patrol. I think we'll just take Make Obsolete per side. I kind of like having the second Fragmentize. This is really good against the Renegade Freighter decks. So take that. Take the Aetherborn here. Now we have the choice between a Hawk or a Subtle Strike. I want some more early game, so I think we will take the Hawk. Nothing here. Get a live fast. We may actually play it. I guess now we'll take... No, whatever. Doesn't matter. Nobody's ever going to play those cards because they're both bad. It doesn't do much telling people that we're not in those colors at this point because they're already probably set in their ways. You know, if they're playing white-black next to us, that's not going to change their mind to switch. So Pack 2 is pretty weak. Except for the Fumigate, of course. Okay, so I like the Wisp Weaver. I do also like the Bruiser. I think I like Wisp Weaver better. I think that's pretty much easily the pick. The Emerald Bruiser is excellent as well, but it's just not nearly as powerful as the Angel. Angel works great with our Gonti as well. Works well with the Familiar too. That's pretty much it. I mean, we can get more energy by bouncing any of our energy dorks, but that doesn't do too much. I mean, it makes the Hawk a lot better. What we need now is a lot of really efficient creatures. Okay, I like the Malphus squad. So let's see here. I want to take a look at our removal once more. Might be able to make that work, maybe. It's between the Malphus squad or just a Tidy Conclusions, I think. I kind of want to take Tidy Conclusion. Just to get that little bit more removal. And it's such solid removal, too. I know that we kind of need the Fabricate to make underhanded designs work, but I don't know. This isn't a ton of removal. I think I'd really just feel so much more comfortable if we just had a little bit more. Okay, this is an excellent time. We're passing a Dund Operative. Oh, that feels bad. Do we take the Dund Operative instead? We kind of need to turn on our artifacts, so I sort of want to take the Artisan here, actually. It also works great with the Angel. Yeah, it feels bad, but I don't really feel like I can take another artifact payoff card without getting more artifacts. Right now, the only artifacts we have are the two Aetherborns, the Familiar, Skiff, and that's it. And then we have a bunch of cards that rely on artifacts, so we sort of need to take this. Ooh, Syndicate Trafficker, Chief of the Foundry. Whoa. Okay, I think I'm gonna take Trafficker because it's good even without the artifact synergy. 2 mana 3/1 is pretty excellent in this format. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. Even though Chief is just so good. It does turn on our artifact synergy, but it's also one more. What does it make better? It makes the filigree, a couple servos, a few servos. I don't know. This card can just win you a game, though, and this one won't necessarily win the game. I'm going to take the Trafficker. I think it's a better card. It feels bad. Feels bad having to pass that. But I think that ultimately the Trafficker is going to be stronger in our deck than the Chief. All right, going to take another Aviary Mechanic here. Just another solid 2-drop. Here we'll take a Puzzle Knot, and I think we may actually play it. We might actually just need it. Okay, there's nothing here. I'll take the Scavenger, I guess. I don't really want to play it. Okay, so we could take... I got my butt kicked by an Automaton last draft. And it actually seems pretty good in this deck. It's one of the artifacts that we need to turn on our artifact synergies. It attacks and blocks very well. It's either that or a Night Market Lookout, which only really works that amazingly well with our Sky Skip. So we'll take that. Now we have the choice between a Subtle Strike or Rush of Vitality. I like both of them. I think I'm going to take Subtle Strike, though, because it can be used as a removal spell against 3/1s. Or whatever, 4/1s. I'll take Herald of the Fair. Probably not playing it. Could take Torch Gauntlet. Consider playing it over something. I don't think I want to play this Workshop Assistant, but I'll keep it just in case I do. These picks don't matter. Do we have enough artifacts for underhanded designs? Oops. I'm kind of getting the feeling we don't. So we got 1, 3. That moved everything around. Dang it. Maybe we do, actually. We might be getting rid of some of them, though. I don't like you throwing rats. We may actually have enough. Oh, kind of low on creatures then, aren't we? Maybe we play a Herald of the Fair. Eee. Maybe we want another big dumb thing. Maybe we play a Scavenger. Yeah, maybe we'll play a Scavenger. And then we just need to get rid of some... Oh, do I not have any 5-drops? Oh, no, wait, no, it's out of... Yeah, there we go. I was like, what the heck? This is a weird-looking curve. So I'm pretty happy with our creatures. I think I'm probably just going to keep it like this. And now let's think about everything that we absolutely must have and want. Definitely want the artifacts. Yeah. I want to play Subtle Strike. Can this afford to play 20... I'm sorry. I don't think this is a 16 land deck. I think it's a 17 land deck. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to start fragmentizing the side. I think Underhanded Designs is going to be playable. Maybe it won't. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's too cute. What did I say? It was... it's like this. 7? 7 enough? Need 2 of those 7 out at once? Maybe that's too much, because we're also going to want to sacrifice another trafficker. I think I'm going to take it out. I think it's asking a little bit too much. And I do want to keep enough to play a trafficker and use it effectively, and also to get our Screecher online. So I may just get rid of Live Fast, because I want to keep, if artifacts didn't matter, I'd get rid of the Puzzle Knot, I think. But because artifact matters, and specifically sacrificing artifacts matter, this is a good thing to sacrifice. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of Live Fast, and then call it a deck, just like this. Alright, so let's see. 9-8, looks good to me. Alright, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit subscribe. That way you can stay up to date on all the new videos. And see you in match 1.